students here. Oh, because I was ready, because I think we should go over the Yoliana again and then move on. Since it's just Damon and Raquel, we probably can go on to the Lutamashu. Since we did the dialogues last week, I believe we did all of them. Hotu, Hotuti. We finished them, the dialogues, the Yanlipini. I believe we did. But we should do a little bit of the Yoloyana just to practice. Sara, go back to the Yoloyana. We'll do the vocabulary real quick just as a review. Hatika Sara. Okay, you know what? We'll start. And if people come in, and then I would be very happy. I like at the end that we're able to come up with what we want to say in Tunica, and if the name, I sent out a little newsletter too, let you know that, naming in Tunica and your adopt a word. We talk about that at the end. And Ryan, will we be able to do the Kahoot this time or maybe next time?
There we go. Maybe next, like, I don't know what's up with Kahoot. Every time I try to bring it up, it instantly just closes itself. So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was easy.
I'm trying to bring it up on my phone right now to see if that's the issue.
Yeah, I tried too. Okay, so we'll begin with the Yoluyana. And Damon, are you able to speak this time? Can you hear? Are you able to?
Yeah.
Okay, so Sakuta, the first, would you like to try to pronounce the first column of the Yoluyana, the Lucioroni, the Tunica, and Ingras, the English? We went over these last week, but I thought it'd be good to go over them, not, you know, in case, because that's a whole week's time. Okay. So you can go ahead and unmute yourself and try to pronounce the first column of the words in Tunica in English.
Okay. Apoian.
Apoinan, lapu.
Apoian. Etisa. Hat. Hichi. Heni. Hetisa. Himat.
Himat, lapu. And Raquel, could you do the second column? Ilita, the second one. Second column.
Kanuk. Ko'o. Ku. Lapu. Ma. Mahat. Taheni. Takich. Tikach.
Tikach, lapu. Okay. Hotuti, I think all the Yanalipini, we did them. Maybe we'll just go to the last Yanalipini as a little review. Hatika. So we go down, we have 1, 2, 3, Ryan. So we'll scroll down. Tikach. Okay. Is it scrolling down? We're going to go to the last one, Ryan, the last Yanalipini. Tikach. Okay, Hichi. Okay, so we have Merlin and Ayanachi. So Damon can take the Merlin or Merlin, but in French it's Merlin. It was a man, an elder, and then Ayanachi is somebody that someone knew in the tribe. We try to pick some people who were in the tribe, you know, their names. So Damon will read Merlin's part, and then Raquel will read Ayana's part. Okay, Damon?
Heni etima lapun.
Oh, Sarah, the last dialogue, the last one on the.
Oh, okay.
Sarah, that's okay. Yes, Hichi. Oh.
Eti hima lapun.
Lapu. Mahat.
Lapu tikach kanaku hetisa.
Ayana itisa. Mahat. Kanak wetisa.
Merlin itisa.
Ko'u. Hita.
Apoian.
Apoinan. Okay, so maybe, are we able to share the screen where they can see the Yoluyana, Ryan? And tell Kanaka Ingraskichu. What is this in, you able to shift it? Maybe if not, Elizabeth can assist us with that. Where we have, and do you have your book? You have your book with you? Your book is handy, your copy of your book can help you too. Because I'm gonna actually take
my shift, like.
Okay, let's see. Okay. Yeah. I don't know if we can.
So Missy doesn't have an email to join the Zoom. So how would she join it?
Okay, does she, you mean right now?
Yeah, right now.
Oh, she needs the link. Ryan, could you send in the chat to Elizabeth to send the link to, is that Melissa, you're saying?
Yes.
Melissa Aguilar? Yeah, it's the same link. It will be the same link every week. To send it to Melissa Aguilar. And hers, is she the one solo weave? Is it solo weave?
Solo weave.
Solo weave at gmail.com. I was trying to remember just from memory. So, okay. I sent it on Saturday and I sent in the link. It's going to be the same link every week. We're not going to change.
Not letting me do what I want to do.
Okay.
Yeah, it is the solo weave.
Yeah, solo weave. I tried as a teacher, I try to remember, and it's not that hard to remember 15 people. And I had to remember 47 in New Orleans, like 47, or all during the day, 200 and something, you remember their names. So I try to remember. And some, so unique. So I remember.
I have the PDF downloaded, Liz. Anytime I try to, I don't like this Outlook system that we're using because it downloads it as a web-based instead of. Because I've downloaded it 3 times and each time it brings it up like this.
Is she able to email Melissa to send her the link? Is she able to do that for us? I tell you what, let's just go to the third Nyanipini and we'll see what they can remember too. Let's see. Go down. Go up, scroll where we were. Let's see. Okay, up, Hichi. Okay, look at Merlan. Etihema lapun. If you have your copy of your chapter 1, you can look at the Yoluyana. That's on, it's page 10 it is in there. Okay. See what words, I'll give you a few minutes and see what words you can identify. See what words you can identify without either looking at the Yoluyana or you can refer to the Yoluyana. Any parts of the dialogue, anything that you might maybe remember, and then we'll go over it.
Yeah, basically it's just like greetings.
It is.
Eti, my friend, are you good?
Yes.
Good. And you? Lapu, Mahat. Then Lapu is good. Tikach, thank you.
Lapu, good.
And then because Merlin is asking Hetisa, Hetisa is female.
Yeah,
One.
feminine you, exactly. Lapu, good. Okay, you go ahead and then Damon, do you able to recall any? He's good. Good, Raquel. You can, if you want to continue, it's okay.
So Merlin is asking her, what is your name? What do they call you? And she responds, Ayana Itisa. My name is Ayana. And Mahat is, you. What do they call you? And he's a boy. Wetisa.
Right. Lapu.
And then, he responds, Merlin Itisa. My name is Merlin. And Ko'u, that is, Ko'u, that's great. Hita.
Yes,
Is Hita is great. Take care. And Apo is Apo
Yeah,
Inan?
apo, inan, apo,
Apo,
inan.
Inan. Oh, and that's,
Mhm.
great. We will see each other again.
Yes, yes, we'll see each other again. And the C is po and a is each other. It means it's like a reciprocal to each other. See each other
Oh.
like that, in front of it, like, and the
Apo,
po is C,
Inan.
inan, and it's kind of like, let's, it's, not, it's an imperative, but it's in the sense of the let's, let us do something,
1 minute, I got a father right.
What happened?
Oh, he has a father duty? I don't know.
Oh, Jay. Okay, while we're waiting, maybe we could take advantage. Iman, did you have something, we can talk about at the end. Did you have something that you'd like to know in Tunica? We can talk about at the end, how to say something. Okay, you're back. Okay. I said if you weren't back, we had a little filler there, but that's okay. Okay, we're gonna go down to the Lutamashu. Now, Damon, did you understand all the dialogue?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Did you want to try your hand at it? Would you like to tell us what your translation? Any parts that you remember?
No, that's fine. We can move on to the.
Okay, okay. Lapu. Would you like to read the Lutamashu? It is in English, except for the word Liana Lepini there, which means dialogues. So we can scroll down, Ryan. Katutu. Okay, the Lutamashu. Okay, Deman.
The
Yeah.
The Yana Lepini dialogues show how to greet people in Tunica. You notice as you read through them that the words change a bit depending on who you are talking to. First, it matters whether you are talking to a male or female. This is because Tunica has what we call grammatical gender, which means that the language categorizes every word as either masculine or feminine. So if you are saying you and it refers to a female, then you use a different form than if you refers to a male. This is also true of he and she, just like in English, there is no gender distinction for I/we. Second, you'll notice that Tunica has different pronouns, he, they, we, you, which are used mainly when clarifying who you are talking about. We call I/me and we/us first person, you and y'all second person, and he and me, she/her, and they and them third person. I in Tunica is ima, and you can be either ma or hima, depending on whether you is a male or female. He or him is ui, while she or her is tichi. Pronouns
Ichi,
in
huh?
Tunica only
Okay.
refer to
Okay, now
who.
Ryan's gonna scroll down. Yeah, scroll down, that's right. Okay. Refer to,
Humans. There is no Tunica equivalent for it for things. You always use one of these pronouns when greeting someone. For example, eti
that's
ma
right. One
lapu
chapter.
is literally. You, my friend, are you well to a male? And eti hima lapun is literally you, my friend, are you well to a female. Lastly, like English, tunica distinguishes singular one thing from plural many things. However, tunica also has an extra category called dual, which is for talking specifically about two things. The plural in tunica is only used for three or more things, so saying them two in tunica is unima,
Unima,
which is
lapu.
different than saying them three, which is sima. When a word
Okay,
is
and then,
specifically
okay, go
used
ahead.
to refer to one gender or the other, it will be followed by F for feminine and M for masculine, which it refers to a specific number of people. It will be followed S for singular, D for dual, or P for plural. In the Yulayana vocabulary, you saw that hima means you, FS, which means that hima is feminine singular. It is used when referring to one woman.
Okay, I'm gonna stop there a minute. I was looking at, Raquel, we're gonna have to send y'all one chapter at a time. Our book, our entire textbook that we've been working on for 10 years, and this is the first chapter, we can't send the whole thing because we haven't published yet, but we're at the publisher. We're having reviews right now. We're still editing. So that's how we'll have to send it. Because the publisher, we'll have a problem with the publisher. Sarah, but I see that you're very ambitious and want to learn. So that was a lot of information, but like I said, will not, you will see it throughout the different lessons. It's not the first time nor the last. And language is like that. You learn as you go and it grows with you and in practice. If we could meet more than one time a week, that would be lovely, especially this group, because we could learn more, and cover more as well. So, but once we have that book, back to the textbook, once it is published, we will definitely make sure that it's available, especially to our language learners, the entire text. We'll send a care package to, where are you, in Chicago? We'll send a care package to Chicago. Yeah, and we'll send a care package to Texas, care packages, we call it. Texas, Chicago, we'll send to make sure. So you'll be getting it, one chapter at a time. That's the best that we can do for now, because the published, we have a problem. So you saw many things. Now there is a chart here, and if Ryan could scroll down, you'll see the different persons. And if you studied like, well, in English, if you think of the grammar in terms of a chart, paradigm as they call it, and there it is in English. Of course, in Spanish, in French, we have the same kind of thing where we make charts and we learn. We can speak, that's natural, that's normal, but then when we go to study, we have it like this. So we're gonna go over these. They're the singular, and what makes the Tunica distinct from other languages here is not just one person or more than one, but what? What other forms? The dual there, but some of them you'll see will be the same in dual and plural, and you'll make that distinction in context. So we're going to go over those. Let's see. Ima, hotu, ima.
Ima.
Hema, hema.
Hema.
That's like a short E, hema. Ma.
Ma.
Tichi.
Chichi.
Ui.
Ui.
Now, when we say we two, or the two of us, we say inima.
Inima.
Hinima.
Hinima.
Winima.
Winima.
Sinima.
Sinima.
Unima.
Unima.
Unima. Okay. Now look at the plural. The dual and the plural happen to be the same, but we will know the difference because in the conversation, you'll be talking about not just two persons, but maybe have a list of people and yourself, all of us, or we all, okay? There are different ways to say that. So it's inima,
Inima.
inima,
Hinima.
winima,
Winima.
sinima,
Sinima.
and sema.
Sema.
Now, look at the dual and plural. Which one? And they're going to talk about that underneath. But if you look at the chart, what happens in the dual and plural? The
Unima and sinima are different.
Yeah, the unima and the sema. That's the only place it's different. So, there's a lot of information you first learn, but you'll see and you'll understand as we go work through the hinu, the practice, the exercises. So let's see, we can go on. Maybe Raquel, you can read this part in the Lu Tamashu, which means a grammar. Lu Tamashu means the language maker. Lu is your tongue, or like we say in languages is tongue. Tamashu, the maker. Ta is the, and Mashu is the maker. So it's the language maker or grammar, Lu Tamashu. So, okay. Rohina po an tokuch, read please, Raquel.
If you look at the pronouns, you'll notice that all of the dual forms are also the plural forms, except in the third person masculine, where unima is the dual and sema is the plural. This is a pattern found throughout Tunica. You might be asking yourself, what gender should I use if I'm talking about a mixed group of people, males and females? The answer is masculine. If you are talking about people, then the whole group is considered masculine if there are any males in the group. Only groups or pairs of only females are considered feminine.
Okay, I'm gonna stop there
Mhm.
I'm gonna stop there for a minute. And that is very much if you speak Spanish or studied Spanish or French, because the same thing happens. If you have one guy present, then the entire group and use the masculine form. But if you notice too, when we talk about the language, the forms, we put the feminine form first, then the masculine form, the feminine form, then the masculine form. But if you just have one guy present, if you have a list of names in Tunica and one guy is present, it like talking about they all, it won't be cinema, it would be sema, like onisema, the people, and it's a mixed group, only being persons, and sema, the people, all of them, onisema. So, and you'll find that in practice. Don't worry that you said, many rules right now, because it takes time. Okay. Tokuch, Rohina Poan. Yes, you can continue.
It
Go
is
ahead.
it is often the case that when pronouns are used in Tunica, they appear with the ending hat, which can be translated as on his part, on her part. While sometimes you see the
Scroll down, Ryan. We're waiting to scroll down. Let's see. Next page, Sarah.
While sometimes you see the full form of hat, like in mahat, you, masculine singular, on your part, often the H of hat is lost and the final vowel of the pronoun combines with the A of hat, like in uet or uit.
Uet, yeah, uet.
Uet.
Uet, that's okay.
Uet.
Good. Trying to.
Like in uet, he on his part. You will learn the rules about how and why this happens in later chapters. For now, it is fine to recognize hat in these forms and how that is pronounced with the different pronouns.
Now we're going to do these together. So you have hema, which is the you feminine, and you add the hat. What happens is, and it's just like when you learn rules way back in school, the grammar, whether it be in elementary school, middle school, high school, the H in Tunica is weak. And sometimes it goes away. Sometimes, okay? Like in hemat, it's weak there, it goes away. So hema plus hat equals hemat. Hemat. I'm trying to make that short E sound for you. Hemat. It's not like in bebe, like it's more hema. Hema and hat becomes hemat. Now, mahat, mahat, that's okay there. Okay. Tichi and hat becomes tichet. Later on, you're going to learn that in Tunica, an I and an A becomes that epsilon E. It's called vowel blending. Don't worry yourself too much about it right now, because as we go along, I will explain. That's why we're taking our time with it. The E and the A, the I and the A, I'm sorry, because that in here, you see that H on the hut? It's weak. You have E and A, it's going to go away. Well, not exactly, not there, tichet, because it's tichet. Well, no, yes, it does, because that extra one, tichi, hey, okay, tichet, because you have over there. I and A, you have that extra H there. The I and A becomes eh. That's going to call vowel blending. So in Tunica, you're going to have some vowel blending. Then ui plus hat, and the H is weak there. The I and the A, once again, become that epsilon E, that short E sound, eh. You're going to see that in Tunica, that short E, that eh sound. You see it in other words. Okay. All the other pronouns end in A act like hemat, shinimat, inimat, okay? All of them on their part, we on our part, etc. Okay. Just take that in. You can study that when we go, you know, when we leave the class, you can look over your notes again. That's why I'm taking time. I'm not rushing through this and taking for granted anything here. So molotaki and molu means to fill. You can use molu, the word, but molotaki is the imperative command, which means fill it. So it's like fill in the blanks here. So we're going to go to the hinu. Hinu means practice. Hinu. So we go to the first hinu. Okay. Okay. So these are dialogues, and we did the Yoluyana. We did the vocabulary. Let's see if we can fill these in. I think we can do it at Tepe together, huh? So here it's Merlin and Ayanachi, Merlin and Ayanachi. When Merlin has that KU on the end, because we are referring to him in the third person. That is Merlin, you know, we talk about him in third person. That's why you have the, and then it's masculine, a name, proper name. And then Ayanachi, we talk about her in third person. We add that HCHI because her name, you know somebody by the name of Ayana. There's no HCHI, but in Tunica, you add that. That's a feminine, and it's a gender marker, and it's a suffix there, HCHI. You don't put it on your name. Somebody talks about you, or you have a list of names, then it would be in there, referring to person in third. So Merlin asks, Etihema lapun. So do you remember from the previous dialogue? Do you have your chapter there, your page there?
Mhm. On.
Okay. Oh, okay. What do we fill in there? What word do you think we fill in there? Etihema lapun. What did Merlin ask Ayana?
My friend, you good?
Uh-huh. And he used Hema because she is, just like you said earlier, she is
Feminine.
feminine, right? And so Ayana, in turn, responds to him and she says,
Lapu.
and then to ask him, you on your
Mahat.
part, Mahat Lapu. Good. No wonder you want the whole book because you want to go through it and learn it. I think you got it. I think you got it. And Damon too, I'm proud that y'all are both here today. I was hoping more students maybe, oh, well, in New Orleans, there's no, because Lydia's in New Orleans, she probably has no power. She was in the hurricane. So Lapu, Mahat, that's right. Good. And you on your part? So Merlin then says, Lapu, Tikach. What did Merlin tell her? What did he say?
Good.
Uh-huh.
Like good in you or something like that.
Oh, there you are. There she
Yeah,
is.
sorry. You know what? I still couldn't
So-
get on my computer, but I forgot I have Zoom on my iPad, so I just jumped on my iPad.
Lapu. Oh, I know. That's good. Yeah, I heard too. I heard. Okay. Yeah, so we're filling these in now. I'm glad you're here. Where Damon? Is Damon here? I want to say Damon. Damon is still
Yes,
here?
I'm here.
Okay, good. Okay. So if you can chime in, Damon, if you want to, if you want to say something, it's fine. And when you begin to learn a language, you can go through a silent period, you know, where you're just taking it in and you understand. That's okay, because being a teacher, teaching since 1975 and teaching language, I understand that. It's okay. But and don't be afraid to take chances. It's always good, you know, take a risk. Because language is it's risk taking. It's okay. So Lapu, and we said that Lapu Mahat, and then Lapu Tikach Kanak. What did he ask? What did Merlin ask Ayana? Anyone? Kaku? Anyone? Someone? What do you
Said,
think?
good, thank you. What? And I'm assuming the ending is, what is your name?
Right, what is your
So,
name?
Canuck
Yes.
Itisa.
Okay, Atis is my name. What do you say?
Oh,
Your name.
your name, feminine.
Uh-huh. And what? Uh-huh.
Hetisa, Hetisa.
Hetisa, Hetisa, huh? Hetisa. Right. Canuck, Hetisa. What's your name? Right. Okay. Then, so Melissa, you know, I don't want you to be lost, so let me know, and then name too, just let me know. We're taking our time with this. I want to make sure that this, you know, y'all understand and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure we're gonna have fun have time for the fun part too today. So, you know, at the end, Ayana Itisa, okay. So she says, Ayana Itisa, Kanak.
Canuck, my name is Ayana.
Uh-huh.
What's your name? Or is
Uh-huh.
you asking
So
him?
what, yes, do you ask him what's your name?
What, Tisa?
Wetisa, right, with the W, right. You can
So-
fill these in on your, go ahead.
Hatisa is feminine and Watisa is masculine?
Hetisa is the feminine you, what's your name? And Wetisa is, what's your name, masculine. He, we. He, we. And the Etisa with no H or W before it is, my name is Etisa.
E-T-I-S-A.
Etisa, right, yes. So you had Kanak Hetisa, then Kanak Wetisa. And then Merlin says, anybody would like to chime in? That's fine. Merlin says,
Marilyn Atisa?
Etisa, my name is Merlin, or Merlin,
Yeah.
Because here in French, we say Merlin. It's the old way, you know, there are a lot of old French names. So that's why I'm used to saying that. My tongue, like my daughter would say, Mama, not everybody can make their tongue, but I'm also, I could do that. And in Tunica, we do have, we do have trilled R. So if you see a word with trilled R, you can go ahead and feel free to do it because it's supposed to be trilled. Okay.
How do we know it's a trilled R? Is it a TR?
It was not in here.
I mean, if it's just an R, we just roll it?
Yes, you do,
Oh,
because
okay.
that's the way it was recorded. Mary Haas in the 30s, when she recorded Satoshi Yoshikon speaking, it's supposed to be a trilled R.
But
And
is
if I
it
told-
like, if it
In
starts with an
Spanish?
R?
It could be, well, it could be, yes. It
Or
could be
any R?
Any R, right.
Okay.
Yeah, any R, and we'll come across those.
I was just going to say, I noticed there's pretty much none in all of this stuff.
Not here, not
Right.
yet, but we'll
Okay.
get there, yes. And I'll tell you why, but not right now, because I know Ryan's gonna tell me, keep on track, Miss Donna. And remind me, Ryan, what time we're ready, if we're gonna be able to do the Kahoot, or if able to, or whatever. we
I'm
can-
still having trouble accessing Kahoot. I don't know if
Okay.
it's the lights are down or
Yeah, but also the
I can
fun,
pull it up on my laptop or my phone right now.
okay, well, we're gonna do what we want to know in Tunica today. That'll be at the end too as well. And maybe decide on names. Okay, so Merlin, Tisa, and then Ayana says at the end,
Lapu, good.
Lapu, good, right. And you'll hear Lapu a lot. In stories, you'll hear, like we had old recordings and you can hear the Lapu very clear. It means good. And Lapuch with an HCH on the end means it would be good. It's a whole sentence, Lapuch, Lapuch. So you're gonna see that later on too. So now we have the second dialogue. Yanadipini, Ilita, that means the conversation, and that is the ordinal word. Ilita means second, but you'll learn that too. So now, Ayana is asking now, there are two people in this dialogue, but Ayana chi, Alice chi. So there's Ayana and Alice. What is the difference between this dialogue and the last dialogue? The first dialogue, I mean, or the one we just said through. What is different?
Ayana and Elise are both feminine.
Right. Hon lapu. That means right, correct, good. Yes. So Ayana's asking Alice. So what goes here?
See,
They're friends. They're supposed to be friends, or, you know, friend, kin. Friend and
Is
kin
it
are the same. Uh-huh.
Etihima?
Etihema,
Hema.
etihema lapun, home. So it goes the same question that you had, that Merlin asked Ayana, it goes in that blank. Etihema lapun. Now, you have that N. You see that N after lapu? What is
Mhm.
that? I'm going to tell you. That's an interrogative N. If you're going to hear it, you're going to see it. That makes sense. And it also is going to be a yes, no question. Hon, aha. Because she's asking, or my friend, you good? And that N that Raquel saw in the Yolayana and pronounced it, you actually, it's almost nasalized. It's kind of nasalized. Labun, okay? It's nasalized. That's another thing about Tunica in this case. It's an interrogative N, and you know, when you are in your teacher said interrogative statement or interrogation, that means questioning, right? So it's a question, and it's an N that makes a statement a question, a yes, no question. So Alice doesn't say home, but she says, what does Alice say in response?
She says good, probably, and you.
To catch?
Yes, you on your part, yes. Let's look at the second, let's look at the second one first. Alice says lapu, and she says you on your part, which is what? What is you on your part? Feminine.
Is it Tikachi
Hemat.
or
Okay,
Hemat.
it's hemat, hemat. If Ryan could scroll down a bit, or let Kitty scroll down. Tokuch, Minu Tokuch. No, I mean up, sorry, Ryan. I go la, raw, I always mix those up. Okay, look, right there. Okay. Look at the hemat, you see the form, you, feminine, lapu, exactly that. Okay, now we can scroll down, Ryan. Do you see it, Melissa? Hemat,
I do. Yeah.
Okay, you see it, good. Hemat, yes, okay. Now you can
said that's
scroll
you,
down.
feminine.
That's you, feminine, on your part. And what about you? You on your part. It's kind of an old expression, you know, kind of old-fashioned expression, you on your part. But I think it's kind of neat. I like it. I like that. You on your part. Okay. And we're going to see that Tunica in different things. Okay. So Ryan, we can go down. We're still on that Yanalipini there and Molotake. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Tikach. Now, Ayana says, Lapu tikach. And what goes in that blank before hetisa? What is the missing word there? Look, you can look at the previous dialogue and give you some hints.
Kanachi.
No, what is in, looking across, and what was the first word?
Kanaku.
Kanak, kanak. That is a question word. It means what? Kanak means what? It's a question word. It's one of the question words. Kanak hitisa, If you can't say kanak like that, a voiceless, you can say kanaku. Yeah, kanaku, if you have to say the ku. But kanak, it's like in Japanese, because Japanese has voiceless you after the K. Kanak. Okay. Kanak. Lapu. So Alice, she then says, Alice etisa. Hema, kanak. What's missing there? And it repeats. It's not to confuse you, but it repeats from the previous because there are two girls. Hema, kanak.
Kanak. What?
I'm Alice.
She's asking her what is her name.
So what goes in there?
And it's feminine, so it's hetisa.
Hetisa, lapu, lapu. I want it to click. I want you to understand, right? And then Ayana says, what does Ayana respond?
Ayana itisa. I am Ayana.
Okay, and then Alice at the end, which is common in our Yana Lipini in our conversation in Tunica. What is it?
Lapu.
Lapu, huh? Lapu. Good. Now, let's see. So Ryan, are you also watching the time for us? I think we go to the next Hinu. We can go to the next
Yeah,
Hinu.
we're 17 minutes left.
Okay, so we're gonna scroll down. You can scroll down. Okay, there. Okay. Now we have chu. Okay, chu. It means chu is like get, obtain, go. Get it. So choose, or that's the word we use for choose. Chu. Okay, is a command, and it's telling you to choose. So let's see.
Okay.
If you have a dialogue between two people, what would be the response to the question? Maybe you've seen this on a test before where you had a question and you had to find the correct response, whether it's in English or another language too. So it shows example, hini. One person says hini, the other person says hini. Huh?
Any.
Yeah, hini. So that is example. Now, sakuta, the first one. Eti malapun. What would somebody respond to that? If someone,
Eti malapun means my friend, you good.
okay, so what would be the response then? Lapu,
Lapu.
Lapu.
Lapu, So if you circled that one on your paper, that is correct. Okay. Damon, are you there? Hichin, here?
Yes, I am.
Okay, are you able to follow along? Can you hear me everything? Lapu?
Yes.
Good. Okay. 2, Ilita, Ili. Ili is number 2, but I say Ilita for second. Kanak Hitisa. Someone asked that question. What would be a proper answer? What would be the correct answer out of these choices? Which one?
Alice Atisa.
Home. That is the answer because Kanak Hitisa means.
A girl. What's your name, lady?
What are your name?
What's your name? Yeah. Yeah.
Lady, what's your name, lady?
Name, lady.
Yeah, I'd use that too, but then that girl said, don't call me lady, I got a name. But I'm used to that. When I taught high school, it's like, okay. Because I would use it if I couldn't remember someone's name. I would always say lady or something like that. Okay, so kanakitisa, alisetisa. So number 3, enik or enikuta. Enik is 3. Etihemalapun, what would be the correct response to that one?
Either A or C.
Okay.
No, it's not a name. Right. It's not
Thank
A.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, it would be A, because if not, you would dismiss the person and say, see you later.
Right.
Oh,
See each
okay.
other, we'll see each other, yeah. So lapu, tikach, yeah, lapu, tikach. Hemalapun, tikach. We have tikach, and we have tokuch. Tokuch is please, and tikach is thank you.
Thanks. So it's saying good, thanks. My friend,
Yes,
how are you good? Is that what it's saying?
Yes, my friend, you good? Good, thank you, And then monk. Monk is 4. Mankuta, number 4, or fourth one. Mahat, kanak witisa. So what would be the correct answer there? Now this you'd have to know.
Is it
Chris-
C? Because Tisa is like the main of like
Yeah.
what you mean.
Yeah.
Damon answered that one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, right. Chris Itisa, huh? Yes, because that is the masculine one. That's what I want you to know. We're getting a good foundation, like building a house, because when you make language, it's called creative construction. You're building your own vocabulary, your own language. And so you see that, Chris Itisa, because the question, Mahat, signals you on your part, masculine, and Wetisa, what's your name, and it's masculine there. So we would definitely look, Chris Itisa. And number 5, Lapu Damon. Number 5, Sing Kuta, Lapu Hemat.
You, my friend.
It's good. Yeah. Lapu.
Lapu.
Good.
Yeah, Lapu, simply Lapu, right. Okay, so, oh, I'm trying to scroll down and Ryan scrolls down. He's the host. So we're gonna probably, let me see, I think those the end. Okay, so on the next, not on, I mean, because I'm used to, that sounds like New Orleans talk now, because I did live in New Orleans. I was born in New Orleans, even though my mom's family is originally from here, from Marksville. I always say, next week, Rapubunk, we're going to start with Kanakte Tisa. What's her name? What's your name? So we're going to expand. What's his name? And we're going to use Tetisa and Otisa. But what we're going to do now, and I'm just showing you, I'll probably send you just this section, Kanakte Tisa, then it will change. So we're still in chapter 1, and you have that chapter 1 section I sent you. I have to send it section by section because the book is at the publisher now, and we're still doing edits and we're still being reviewed. But as soon as it's published, we'll make sure that these language learners who are here today get their copy of it. So you'll have, it's like 400 pages. It's pretty big. So we're still working on it. Okay. So now, Ryan, we're going to talk about Kanakluchi Yorone Kichu Ni Hikwana Ni Wikwana. What do you want to be able to say in Tunica? So that's our fun part today. Okay. No rude, because you know, I am the I'm the teacher and
Oh,
know.
I want to know, how do you say a name if someone's name was Quiet Tree? How would you say that?
Quiet tree. Okay, so Rick is tree, and Yowa.
Rick.
Yeah, Yowa Rick or Rick Yowa. Which one do you like, Ryan? We can do it either way. We can say quiet tree, or we can put the Yowa tree, silent tree, like that.
Yeah.
We can Yowa, because Ishkuni Yowa. So we put Ishkuni like a silent storm. So we put the tree, Rick Yowa. And
That's
I believe
what know, correct?
you need the open O, yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I did look it up. It says RIHKUYOWA, right?
Yeah, and
Or
it
the
said
open O.
open O,
Right.
Yawa. It's almost like Yawa, Yawa.
Upside down C. You know, whatever you feel like calling it.
Yeah, and if you have, I have IPA on my phone. I have International Phonetic Alphabet on my phone, like a keyboard. But I also have like Espanol, Francés, you know, because I type in different languages on my, when I do texting and stuff. So I have that, but you can get IPA on your phone, the International Phonetic Alphabet. They have the open O and they have the epsilon E for international, any kind of language. So
I was gonna say, on your computer, you can set a shortcut.
Yes.
I set a shortcut that I just push, like you put like Alt E or Alt
X.
O, and it'll come up. Yeah, you can set it.
I need to
there.
do
And
that
yes.
still. I need to figure that out.
It's
And
actually
character
super
map.
easy.
You can get character map too.
It's
Character
not that
map
hard.
is
You
good.
just like creating a new file on your desktop. You just right click the new file, and then you can browser shortcut.
Well,
And you
no,
copy and paste the
if you
browser.
open Word, there's a thing on there. You just click Insert, and then all the way to the right it says Symbols, and you
Yeah,
click
the
the list
symbols.
and you find it, and then you set the
Yes.
shortcut, and then
Oh, there it is.
Uh-huh.
I see it now.
Yeah, you have that. And also
Equation, symbols. Oh, there it is.
But click the
Also,
one that has a huge list of symbols. Yeah.
Character map. Character map is good. Do you hear me? If you
Yeah.
can get character map. And I said on my phone, I can type in Tunica. I can type, you know, because I put International Phonetic Alphabet that has those things.
I see it.
Okay. So silent tree is Rik Yawa. Whose name is that? Do you like that name?
No, it's a friend of mine. We always just call him that because he's really tall and shy.
Yeah, like a tree.
Quiet, yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
So, well, we call him Quiet Tree. Yeah. But
Yeah,
same
I like
thing,
that
yeah.
though. Yeah, quiet tree. Yeah, I like it. So
So-
that's it. Okay. So, oh wait, Ryan, it is RIHKU. Sorry, the HKH.
Okay.
That's okay.
I
Because
had to
Rick
send my
like that would be
clock.
house. Yeah, Rick like that would be your house. Because RI would be house, but that's okay. Because we use, you know, I understood it. See, I didn't even, I was like, okay, well, so, okay, this is your time. Say what you'd like to know.
I want to
did-
know if I'm saying this right.
Uh-huh. Okay, let's see.
Tunica-Biloxi.
Okay, Big Mama.
Yeah.
You have to say my mama. Okay, I know that. Look, I taught high school, so I know they call me Big Mama, even though they were bigger than me. So you say you have to put my mother or your mother or somebody's mother with the tika.
So what if I'm saying that like I am Big Mama?
Whoa. Oh, that's hard.
You
Yeah,
have-
I know.
They
Because
call it Big
Gachi,
Mama.
Gachi is mother, then
Yes.
Tika is big. But
That's
there
right.
isn't a word
Okay.
for mama or mommy.
Well,
No.
gotcha is one of those words that has to have a claim in it. It's an inalienable word.
Yeah.
So it has to be claimed by something.
Mm-hmm.
I know because you want to, yeah. I know. I remember, and because y'all speak Spanish, I remember teaching. I was doing pre-student teaching at the middle school, and they say, "Ay, mamacita." I said, "No, no, no, no." I went, "No, mamacita." We don't have no Big Mama, and we'd have to put something. You'd have to say somebody's Big Mama.
Like yo soy Big Mama.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mama.
Call me
Uh-huh,
Big
Mama.
Mama.
Okay.
Or mother of
Nachi Tika.
mother of the
Her
pig.
mother. Okay, wait. We have to say her mother, my mother, your mother. You have to do like that.
Okay.
So what do you want? Or their mama, because you're like to your friends, you're their mama. You're their big mama.
Yeah.
Okay, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you're big mama, because they call you big. I mean, Ryan, I'm taking liberty here. Let me see. I want to say, we want to say
Everybody's big mama.
everybody's big mama. That's what. Okay. So we're gonna use the masculine. I'm gonna sikachi. It's gonna be SIHK.
Well, it's inalienable, so it would be SI.
No, it's gonna. Oh wait, yeah, it's gonna be SI. Right, SI. Sorry. Yes, that makes it easier. And put the
Yeah.
tika.
Sagachi.
Put the tika at the end. Put the big at
Sagachi
the.
Tika.
Yeah, their mama big. Their mama big. Sigachi tika, and then tika. Sigachi tika. Yeah.
Sagachi Tika.
I know because they used to. Oh wait, Sigachi. It's going to be GACHI. GACHI. Yeah, GACHI. GA and then CHI. No H before the.
Everyone's Big Mama.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, C8. Okay.
Gotcha. Sigachi Tika. Everyone's big mama.
I mean,
Okay. So this is the fun part, right? Look,
we
someone's gonna go
got
in the
5
news.
minutes left, Miss Donna, and I have that
Okay.
charity live stream I got to be on in about 5 minutes.
Okay. So, anybody, we have last minute words? Yeah, because Ryan will have to go off, but,
I have one. I don't know if it borders on, you said no bad stuff, but like I always call my
Yeah.
nephew little shit, like you little shit. Is that?
oh, okay.
Oh, I can handle this one. Hold on.
Okay, yeah, well, you can say it
Ruined.
like,
Gab-
Like,
gab-
we don't
Like in
actually have a
Spanish?
word for shit.
Like,
We do have the word for
No.
defecate.
in French and Spanish, here in Louisiana, we say caca.
yeah.
Like cacahuete, like a
Well, like,
peanut.
what if you were walking through the woods and you were like, oh, I see, like if you're following the deer and you find the droppings, what do you like call that?
Yeah,
Like,
well, that, exactly. We have a word. Yeah, there's a word. Yes, that's right. It's not a bad word. Not today. It's not.
And I cannot spell to save my life.
Dung. D-U-N-G. D-U-N-G.
oh, like dung, yeah.
Dung.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Of course, that
What
sounds
about,
like,
Gaba says ruined. R-U-I-N-T.
ruined? Yeah, like ruined, but with the T because of. Did you ever see the movie Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Yeah,
That's
I like it.
Hmm.
Runt,
Because he talks like that, yeah.
Oh,
like,
runt off.
okay.
You little
She
ruined.
runs off.
Oh, runt, yeah, the shorty, like
Like
shorty.
run. He says she runt off, like she ran off.
Runt
Like,
off, yeah, runt
Yeah.
off.
so
Runt
it's
off,
like
yeah, runt
they
off.
say instead of ruined, they say ruined.
Runt, yeah, runt.
Ruined. Yeah.
The D becomes a T. So
Yeah.
Ryan's still looking for dung, D-U-N-G. Ryan,
I found it.
okay, what is it? Oh, you did it,
Uh,
okay.
Yeah.
Little shit.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I want.
Escucho,
That's
hintok.
his name.
Okay, little dung. He's gonna put dung, but
Yeah.
that would refer to animal dung, you know. Yeah. Okay. Keep it.
But
you
I
know.
guess so we mean it like you little rascal or
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a word for that. There is a word for that. Tana. Tana is a rascal. T-A. Tana. Tana. T-A-N-A is a rascal. T-A-N-A is a rascal. And tana is a rascal. But it also is a lice, like lice in your hair or louse.
Oh yeah. Because they are little
Yeah.
rascals. It's true.
Yeah. And also means lice. L-I-C-E. Tana. You could put lice. L-I-C-E. Or louse. I mean louse. One is louse. I'm sorry. Louse.
It's like moose. There's a group of
Yeah.
moose.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
But we
But that can
also
be-
say like when we I work with some like German people and they English is their second language, but we always call
Yeah.
like when we have little tiny like a million little things, we always call them the little shits, like to just refer to them as a group of the little shits.
Oh,
That we always say
little
like
people.
we'll do the big stuff now and we'll take care of the little shits later. That's what we always say.
Oh, the little things like
Yeah,
taka.
like little
Yeah.
things, like a million little things, we
Taka.
call them little shits.
So little things be taka. Taka hint. Little things. Taka. T-A-K-A is things. Lion. Lion. Here I go again with my raw. Ryan. I said lion. Calling you lion. Taka. And then hintok. Huh? Hintok again. Right. I know Ryan says he has to go, but it's probably about that time.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got a charity
Yeah.
live stream for missing and murdered Indigenous women.
Yes.
So
Oh, cool.
Cool. Thank
So,
you.
Thanks.
Kat.
I enjoy. Shepa. I enjoy doing this. Yeah, little things. Yeah, things. A little thing. Yeah, thing. Or yeah, little things. We can make it plural or not. Because it's things, you don't have to worry about plural. We can
Yeah.
learn that later. So think about what you want to know for next time, if you have a name, and then we'll go on to that next part. And on Saturday, I always like to send out what we're going to do the following week. So I set a goal, but then I don't try to cover, just cover the page. I try to take time to help y'all. Woo. So, woo. Ashu.
Okay.
cool.
Did you sneeze? Ashu? Okay. Latilapu, lawalapu. That means good night or good evening, good evening, good night. So,
Lati Lapu.
and Rapu Monk, see you next Thursday. Tikach, thank
Okay.
you. Demon, thank you. Tikach,
Catch.
Tikach. Okay,
Okay.
Tikach.
Lati Lapu.
Lapu, lawalapu, latilapu. Thank you.
Latilapu.
Bye. Bye. Thank you. Hita.
Okay.